ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long minute before I've done since I've done a review on something. The last popular review I did was on my webcam, the Logitech C910. Um, this one I'm going to talk about is the Logitech BRIO, which you're seeing right now. Um, for the most part, it's a very good cam. As you see, you can check out the quality for yourself. All I have is a fan light above me. I have some hallway light here on, and the kitchen lights over there. So not too much, no daylight coming in, and it's recording at 1080p, 60 hertz. But let me go ahead and start out by saying, you know me. First of all, here's the box. This is the shithole box that it comes in. And as you know from me, I don't do unboxing. There's your fucking box. Look, fucking Japanese directions already fucking fell out. These fell out. Okay, great. You got your box. You got a little foamy thing. Okay, a little foamy thing. You take the damn thing out of the box. It's a webcam and you plug it in. I'm going to get to that in a second with the plugging in shit. Right off the bat, I'm going to say good and bad with this webcam, but here's the box. There's the box. There's the directions. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, be warned before you buy this webcam. I just want to say, for almost a half a day, I've been trying to figure out what's wrong with this webcam. And I have a Elite computer. I have 150 million with exaggeration USB ports back there in the front, on the sides, whatever. I have 2.0s, I have super speeds, I have 3.0s, next gen, 3.1s, blah, 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 you name it. Well, come to find out that you need 3.0 or higher to use this webcam. So if you have a PC that doesn't have 3.0 or higher, then this webcam is not going to work for you. I thought it was a software issue, which I'll show you here in a little bit. That is one of my major cons about this webcam, and probably because they did not focus on. They focused more, I think, on this webcam with stream calling and, you know, office meetings and shit like that with this webcam. They didn't really focus on the gamer or the reviewer and shit like that. Because as you know, on the C910, if any of y'all have had that, you could right from the software that they give you with that, you can record all your shit from there. You had filters, you had all kinds of shit. You can, if you go check out my review on the C910, it shows you all that. This one, not. So what I want to do is talk to y'all about the poor, and I don't, like I said, I don't know why they did this, why they will put out firmware and a software for this cam that's shittier and less functionality as the predecessors to this cam. I do not know. It frustrates me when companies do that. It's almost like these games nowadays. The more you get in the game and the unlocks, the first gun they give you is better than the 100th unlock you did 3 months later. It's a shittier gun. Why did I go through all that to unlock that gun when I could just go back and use the first? That's what it seems like as they make better shit. It's like, okay, you made a better webcam. Why didn't you keep the software from the C910 with this camera and maybe even make it a little better? Give us some more filters, do this. You can't even record through that software. You have to use a third-party software to record. I used to do all my recordings right through that software for the C910. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into, I'm going to cut back and I'm going to show you the software and what it entails, and so you guys can check it out for yourself. Um, so I'll be right back. We'll get right to that. So here we are at the, I don't even know why. I can actually see my desktop. I have it. I wonder why the transparency is like that. But anyway, um, here we go with the software. Now you're not going to be able to see the picture. Usually the picture stays up there like that, okay? Um, or your video. So here you have the home screen, and what shows up is like you see on the video over here, or on my cam. You're going to see it right here. So you have the option to choose widescreen. Um, you have these options right here: field of view, HDR. Okay, and that's that. You're advanced, and okay, I'm sorry. When you click here, okay, you have the option to change, and you see it's changing now. I don't know why I did that, so I can actually change it while I'm recording, I guess. So now I'm closer. So yeah. So back to home. I don't know why I just did that. I guess there we go. So now I can change it. So now it's like that. Okay, so I guess you can change it while it's recording. I didn't know that. If it changes on the recording, then we're good. Now, there shouldn't be any. I don't know why I'm getting a little bit of. So I guess I went standard, it didn't change. I go widescreen. Anyway, okay. So we go advanced and you have your auto white balance. Okay, so you take that off and you have that there. Stop doing that. I don't know why it's doing that. So if you take that off, you can adjust your white balance. I kind of like that right there. You got your autofocus, your contrast, your brightness. You go down here. I don't even know what this slider's for, to tell you the truth. I don't even know what that slider's for. It has no, it doesn't tell you anything. So you got select cameras. Now, I have my C910 plugged in over there, but it wasn't working. So here's the software, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous software. This is pathetic. So you buy a good ass webcam, and this is the software you get with it. Now the C910 had amazing software. You had filters, you had adjustments where you can change it to 720p, all that shit. Now in all your third parties and like the camera app on your Windows 10, you know, it allows you to do that. Now I don't know if I bring this up that it's going to, okay, I don't even know why the flickering didn't go away. See, my thing is flickering right now, my cam up there. But yeah, guys, that's it in a nutshell. That's the software, so I'm gonna switch back over. Okay, so there you have it. My whole thought on this webcam is it's it's a really good webcam, and obviously the closest thing. I mean, look, there's this 1080p 60 fps. That's the best thing they could have done was make a webcam that's got 60 fps, so you don't see no drag. Now, when I was doing the screen capture, it was through the NVIDIA, my NVIDIA card that you know, you just hit Alt F9 and you can screen capture with your video, your cam, or whatever. And you know, there's no draw on your PC, which I got a high-end PC anyway, so everything, as long as you got a good PC, none of that shit should happen. But if you got a struggling PC, you're gonna struggle with all this stuff. But my thing is it's it's a really good webcam, and I'm not gonna go over the audio with you because I'm just gonna say this: the audio is a little bit better than the C910. Audios with webcams, especially if you're doing reviews or if you're doing gaming or whatever, nobody, if you're gonna use audio with the webcam, that's on you. I wouldn't suggest it, uh, but I got several headsets that I use for gaming, my music. Um, I got the Logitech 933s. I got the Sennheisers back there, which has an excellent mic on it. So it depends on what you're doing. Um, but like I said, you don't. It took me almost 2 days to set this camera up. And like I said, the biggest issue was plugging it into the back of the computer or the front of the computer, wherever your UAT 3.0s are. Um, I was on websites. I had reviews talking about this issue, and you know I just couldn't figure it out until I went back there and I said, let me just switch the damn USB port, and I switched it and it worked. So um, keep in mind, um, also, when you're streaming your games, you're gonna have that little box in the corner. So technically, I still like my C910 over there. This one, I don't know. I mean, other than the 1080p 60 FPS that you're able to do 1080p, but you got to remember YouTube and all them other sites, they're downscaling their shit anyway. So I mean, that's the whole thing that frustrates me. You can't upload the quality that you want because they're downscaled anyway. Now, I don't have a lot of high end software or whatever. I don't have the DSLRs that the good quality, shit like that. But I don't need to do all that shit. I'm not into all that high quality crap. But if you are, so be it. I like to do this reviews because I'm just a normal dude. I'm not into all this high tech bullshit. I do what I do with decent stuff. And if you're that kind of person that's just looking to get by on decent stuff, then this review's for you. Um, I say that, and I have all this money sitting on my desk, so I do have a lot of shit that I do use, but at the same time, I'm not the DSLR guys with freaking all this shit above me. I don't have all that. I have the basics. So overall, I like this webcam. I mean, it looks great. Uh, the plus is how the webcam looks. The negative is the plug and play, why they only made it to where people can only have it with high-end PCs, 3.0 USBs, or whatever. Now the downfall is the software. The software is a big downfall for me. Um, it'd be nice if they came with a software that did screen capture and cam capture at the same time. That would be great if Logitech offered that. That way you didn't have to go through OBS. You didn't have to try and figure shit out with third parties. Like me, I'm doing the cam part on Windows 10 camera. So that's how I'm recording this right now. When I did my screen capture, I did NVIDIA's um, the the GeForce Experience NVIDIA, where you hit Alt F9 to record or Alt F8 to stream, and it's got its own capture card. The 980 Ti has its own capture card in it, so I can just use my video card. I don't need to have an extra capture card and all that shit. So I stream all my games, or I record all my games straight through my video card. So which is a plus. And I can put my cam in there and everything. So I don't need to do all this. Now for reviews and shit like this, I have to do two separate ones. Now I did find a way to I did find a way that I could. Now I have two screens set up. So I have a screen to my left, and I have the screen in front of me. So what I also was doing is I was setting up. I would put this. I would use the Windows camera for the webcam over to my left, and then I was turning on the NVIDIA GeForce to do my screen capture without the webcam. But the thing was, is I can't find a software, and I use Wondershare Filmora to edit my videos. Now I'm thinking about getting Adobe, but at the same time, I you know what? The thing is then you can't hit record at the same time on both of them. So then you gotta try and edit the sound on one of them. You gotta match it. You gotta match both files at the same time. So the sound, it just becomes. I don't have time for all that. There's other people that love to do that editing shit. Fuck that. I just want to do this, put it together, boom, throw it up there. I mean, it ain't that fucking serious. So my thing is create a damn software to where we could split up the webcam and the desktop and the audio matchup. So in other words, I could hit a fucking button and it'll start recording just the desktop over here and the webcam over there. That way I could put them together and slice them up however I want it. So, that would be nice. I'm sure there's ways of doing it. I'm sure there's programs that might do it. I don't know. I'm not into video editing. But for this webcam, I give it 1 thumbs up, not 2. 1 for the actual camera itself and how it looks. It's, I mean, it looks good. I mean, this is the closest to a DSLR that I've seen yet, that you don't have to go out and spend thousands of dollars on a DSLR. Coming from a C910 user, I didn't get the C920 series because to me, the C910 looked better than the 20 series did. So I skipped that whole series. Even the next one, the 930 something, I think it was, or the 9, I don't know, something that. But the BRIO caught my eye with how close it looked on some of these reviews to almost becoming a DSLR type image like you're seeing. So I hope this helped, guys. Please subscribe, leave comments, questions. I could do another video if you like. And I'd like to say also that it would have been a good thing to be able to use this camera in the old C910 software, that you could still do the funny filters and all that stuff. Like I was thinking about doing the funny guy with the funny face and doing some skits some more, but I can't do that with this camera now because I can't use that other software. So Logitech, get off your ass for try and bring back that C910 software that you had with the fun filters on it and shit like that, so we can use it with this camera. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please hit like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.